Hello, my dear all the stat lovers. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm gonna talk about graphical presentation of data. So graphic presentation is another method of data presentation. In this method, statistical data is presented on the graph paper. Boddington says the wandering of a line is more powerful in its effect on the mind than a tabulated statements. It shows what is happening and what is likely to take place is just quickly as the eye is capable of working. Graphic presentation is a technique of presenting the data in the form of curves or lines on the other graph paper. Graphic presentation of numerical data is becoming popular because of various merits. A graph is a visual form of presentation. Graphs are drawn on a special type of paper known as graph paper. Each graph paper has thick horizontal and vertical lines for each division of a centimetric and thin lines for smaller parts of same. A graph is divided into four quadrants, but normally the first quadrant is zero. So now I'm gonna talk about advantages of graphics presentation. When a graph is properly constructed, it really shows information that might otherwise be lost and detail the numerical tabulation. It also shows the tendency prediction can be made while elegance is graph brief the advantages are. So number one, attractive and impressive. It provides an attractive and impressive view. Number two, simplify data. It simplifies complexity of data. Number three, easy compare. It provides easy comparison of two or more phenomena. Number four, helps of understand. It needs to special knowledge of mathematics to understand a graph. Number five, basis of a statistical measure. It provides the basis to locate the statistical measures like median, mode and qualifiers, etc. And number six, save the time and energy. Apart from simplicity, save the time and energy of the statistician as well as observer. Number seven, simplest method. Graphic method is probably the simplest method of presenting statistical data. Number eight, show any trend. It shows any trend may be present and the direction in which the trend may change is. Number nine, study of correlation. Graphic technique helps in studying correlation between different variables such as price, demand, cost, output. And number 10, comparison of multiple data of different dimensions can be easily compared with the help of graphic presentations. And now I'm going to talk about limitation. This is also has some limitations of graphic presentation. The following are some of the important limitations of graphic presentation of statistical data is. Number one, less significant. Graphics are not equal significant to all the people. It is generally defined for a layline and interrupt graphs according they are little value to them. Number two, only measure of tendency. Graph shows only tendency of data. Actual values are not always clear from the graphs. Number three, lack of precise values. Since graphs are based on information, does not show the precise values. Wrong conclusions. Graphs may sometimes suggest wrong conclusion. In fact, even a small change in the scale of graph causes a lot of difference in the structure of the graph. This may lead a wrong conclusion. Now I'm gonna talk about general laws. General laws. Number one, every graph must have a title indicating the facts presented by the graph. Number two, it is necessary to plot the independent variables in the horizontal axis and dependent variables on the vertical axis. My dear students, I hope that you can understand each and every point of what I read today. But if you have any question, without any hesitation, just do comment below and ask me. Okay, I'll try to reply that your question and solve your that confusion very clearly. So number 5, for showing proportion relative change in the magnitude, the ratio of logarithmic scale should be used. Number 6, the graph must not be overcrowded with curves. And number 7, if more than variables is plotted on the same graph, it is necessary to distinguish between different lines. Number 8, index should be given the show scales and the meaning of different curves. Number 9, all lettering must be horizontal. Number 11, source of information should be mentioned as footnote. So these are the talk about the graphical presentations and that advantage of graphic presentation, limitations of graphic presentation and general rules. Hopefully you can understand, guys. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow with a new topic in my channel. Thank you so much. Stay connected with us.